What's going on, guys? My name is Moa and welcome back to some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, sorry to end the last episode in the middle of a conversation, but it was about Monika learning piano. Now, let's just continue. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. They wanted her to play the piano for everybody. Okay, now we know that. Continue. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mower. Monika smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everybody has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slipped onto the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with someone military-weighted by myself like this? I guess I would read some books you would give me. But I'm feeling too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Well, by the end of listening to a serious conversation with Monika. You're probably gonna see him really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Amazed that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, you think food will do the trick? What kind? That's a good cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori still use herself, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be to see the world through her eyes. What? Oh, my seat. Place filling my vision. I nearly fall in my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Just club and napping club? Staying up late again, aren't you? Now you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over to see if Monika overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hehe. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for anybody. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, in. At least give me the benefit of the doubt, ... I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around there. Fingertips the side of Sayori trying to straighten it out. Man, you need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. Toothpaste stain on your collar right there. My finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. No one's gonna tell you that know about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Meanie. And you keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I had to button her blazer down from the bottom. Wanted to see how much better it looks to change your mind. That's nice. So funny. What is? Well, the hell weird was to have a boyfriend who doesn't like these kinds of things. Don't say that. Don't make me feel right. Stupid. It's okay though. We're like this, aren't you? I guess. Be careful, the button might come off. Why is it so hard to close? Probably because if I have boobies. The thing fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would notice that sooner that doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? When my boobs got bigger again. Out loud. Hee. Anyway. It must look better now, so. Like that. So stuffy. I liked it at all. Phew. That's much better. There you puts her arm out and twirls it around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? Oh, why would it that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You could take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Eehee. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Is it poem time? Yeah! Yay! Mower, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. I'm gonna show it to Natsuki. My poem. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this well. Well written. No, I mean. So that's how it is. My poem is cute. No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Just my poem back towards me. Reading it again. I decided it's not so great after all. It's too cute and doki doki. Even only impressed, you know, girls who like those kinds of things. Because Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy is a cute singer voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound. The rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I had tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends are like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies, if she keeps it private, if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross. Huh. Pretty decent. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that it was the best I can do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Yeah, it's like, not liking somebody because of one thing, I think. I mean, she likes spiders, but she's a pretty good person otherwise. But she likes spiders, which is kind of weird, not gonna lie. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with a much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... What? It can be about anything. Or what to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people found out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what somebody likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I want to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. We should show it to Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Mower. I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. Oh, you're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I'm like either. When is this gonna get fucked up again? Last time I've seen somebody play this, I remember Sayori did something that, we all probably know. Yuri did something too. I don't remember how Natsuki did something, but she did something. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Mower poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs its sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Hehehe. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess I convey feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know if that would... Fuck. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you wanna write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. You might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Melancholy? Yeah. Happy and sad. Bittersweet. I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And that makes a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Show me your damn poem already. Thanks, Mower. I should go write that down then. You're gonna read that poem now, thank God. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and I can't put that bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle, oh God, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave and discovering the secrets behind nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dots off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all alone, I open and come in my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them down, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. It was supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head. What? Of course I did. The best poem ever. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica told me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Oh, exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be more proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. You're retarded. Let's see what you're reading for today. That's pretty good, Miller. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone was, so I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid. Be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't ever feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have one example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. This is the poem you wrote for today. He nods and timidly hands me your poem. It happened in the dead of night when I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scaring of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering human. An ordinary human, I meant. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and an urge. The moon intimates, I don't know, its place and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotion to the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we're getting quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic provoking cut. I don't know. I slice the bread and feed myself again. I was a little more down in this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poems as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at a face value, then I can't figure out what's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Something about someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Monica. Best for last. Hi again, Mower. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon we'll come up with the masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. I want to share what you wrote for today. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. That's so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we had those sorts of things in common. Oh well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you won't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So if you think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem, you sure you're reading it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions and happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? The way this one turned out. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors. They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony? I don't know. That meaningless noise. The noise. It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, whatever. Cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. There was more. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. Can't believe there's more. I thought that was it. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've always never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Using where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? That was weird. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Oh, Monica. Well, just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I decided some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You fucking bitch. You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad of an idea? Well, no. Not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Well, hey, you're going to be dead, so who cares? Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's the reasons why we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you guys do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. Well, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Well, no. Don't worry. I'll show them my titties, so you won't be left out. I mean, fuck. I'll show them my titties so you won't be the only one embarrassed. My perfect titties. I'll start off to help everyone see my boobs, feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself, then stands upon the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Your poem, her quick dominant voice fills the room. More than that, her intellect is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the line. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I told me to set a good example. Ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. It shakes. Monica practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets those into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is beautiful with twists. The poem is full of twists and turns, and a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of the warring fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality, while show profanity, Guardians of the Galaxy, filled with tragedy, scum and villainy. I'll never start appalling. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her, or we were too off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri was down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sir hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try to think of like you're talking to other people, not even talking to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. So he brings, somehow it feels like South always made as the perfect match. The poem isn't endlessly cheery as like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Moa liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems would work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're aiming. No, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you in a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Moa. It's like I can compare to you guys anyways. Or lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. It's fine. Let's go ahead over with. And for today. I feel awkward. I start my poem because I'm not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to get pure energy into it. We have to hurry, we're running out of time. Skip. It's called Why Are You Guys Looking At Me? Because you're presenting humph. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Take a breath. Jump. Come on, that wasn't so bad. Each word you say, you better make it loud. Haha. Really prepared. I mean, doing it. Can't put on. What the fuck? We're running out of time. We've reached 30 minutes. That's too long. Nobody wants to see the 30-minute video of a guy talking. Let's go. Okay. 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 Alright, let's go. Let's go. Shush, are we done? No! Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe. Wait, I mean... I made a decision. I didn't think about that. Thank you guys so much for watching though. I'm pausing this. So like, you pause it if you want to read all this. But I'm sorry, we gotta go, we're running out of time. I think we're gonna be on a poem. Yes, we are. So we'll finish this in the next video. Goodbye!